What's up, world? It's your boy Terrell Miller, your astrology teacher. And today I'm going to give y'all just quick little basic astrology. For people who just getting into astrology, you just want to know the little basic part of it. Then we're just going to give y'all a quick little rundown for all signs, and you can kind of start putting two to two together from there. So, first thing you need to know is all zodiac signs have elements. Feel me? Which is the earth, fire, water, wind. Air signs. You feel me? So if you is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, then you were born in the fire constellation. That means you're here with a lot of energy, to be passionate, to be self-assertive also. These people have strong personalities. They can be creative, dynamic people also. If you was born in the earth element, then you're a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. These people were born very practical. They're all about the money. They're all about loyalty in life. Finding people who could be loyal. If you was born in the air sign element, then you'll be born Aquarius, Libras, or Geminis. So if you was born in that alignment, then you're here to be more of a sociable person, to deal with the intellect of other people also, and to deal with business, marketing, sales also. But your relationships with other people is your main birthright. Okay, if you was born a water sign, then you'll be born a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. That means you are here to get an emotional connection with people. You are here to use your intuition, your psychic ability also. People who are water signs, they can go through betrayal, or they can do the betrayal also. But you are here to gain an emotional connection. You are here to get in tune with your feelings more so. So even when you pray and doing your rituals, doing your spiritual thing, you want to always follow your element. Even if you're a Christian, hoodoo, Hindu, whatever. Astrology has nothing to do with religion. It's all about the science. You feel me? So let's say if you're a water sign and you praying, you trying to manifest things, do it by the water. Do it while you're taking a shower. Play soothing music for yourself also. So if you're an earth sign, same thing with the earth. You feel me? Go outside, walk around, get in tune with nature. Take your shoes off, walk bare feet on the earth also. Do things dealing with stones. If you're a fire sign, wear that element. Wear that color that represents fire. Burn some fire the times you're trying to manifest certain things in your life. You feel me? But these are the people who might go through a breakup and they might just burn your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that fire element. So make sure y'all this is how you stay tuned and learning how to align yourself. Aligning yourself becomes very easy. It's not a hard thing. But once you know astrology, then you know how to align yourself. Okay, this is me, this is me, this is me. All this shit is accurate, so I guess this is what it is. But what else signs on this? Air, fire, I think I did all of them. Also, with all the signs, you have either fixed, cardinal, or mutable signs. Mutable people are the people who can kind of go with the flow of things. They can sway, they can go with the flow. They can go with the crowd going this way, they can sway this way. The crowd going that way, they can sway this way. They can go on their own if they want to. So those are Sagittarius, Virgos, Pisces, and Geminis. These people are mutable signs. They communicate with everybody. People are very sociable. They could, adjust to any situation very easy. Then you have fixed signs. Fixed signs are Scorpios, Leos, Taurus, and Aquarius. These people don't adjust so easy because they have fixed opinions. You feel me? So these people, you cannot persuade them to do things that they don't want to do. Matter of fact, they might try to tell you what to do. You feel me? These signs go very good when it comes to politics. Feel me? And most of these signs, I already kind of know what they want. You know what I'm saying? So trying to tell them to do something is like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? These people have fixed qualities. Their opinions is fixed, their life path is fixed. Also, just like mutable signs, they have the power to alter reality. Why? Because they're mutable. Fixed signs, some of their life is kind of written in stone. So you'll see from a fixed signs, permanent things that happen in their life. Feel me? where they go through transformation, dealing with career transformation, dealing with relationships with other people. Those things be fixed. And these people want fixed assets, so they get fixed assets in house. They get a house that they can stay in forever. Probably ain't gotta pay no bill. It was inherited to them. They get fixed income. They get fixed worldly fame. You know what I'm saying? And they get fixed popularity too. So they have that power. You know what I'm saying? Or if you was born a cardinal sign, if you was born an Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, then you're a cardinal sign. That means you're naturally a self-starter. You don't need nobody to boost you up to go do what you have to do in life. You feel me? These people are self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta tell a Libra, let's go to the gym or none of that. Libra, go on, jump in there and go do it themselves. They know what they have to do in life, and they go assert themselves. So Capricorns, Aries, Cancers, and Libras, these are all cardinal signs. Self-starter signs. These are the people who initiate things in life. So let's say like if you was at a job and a new employee just initiate a new rule on the job. Chances are that could be an Aries, Capricorn, Libra, or Cancer. A Libra, they trying to initiate new things in a balanced type way. Two people ain't getting along on a job. They trying to make it where both sides could kind of get an even balance. Cancer, they're going to initiate things in an emotional way. Feel me? They see two people about to fight on a job, they go break them up, talk to them, get their emotional connection with them, calm them down, separate the two. You feel me? Aries is going to initiate something in a dominant way. Feel me? It might be two people arguing on a job, but the Aries knows I could beat both of their ass up. They walk over there, split them up, tell them to shut the fuck up, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn, they initiate things in a very strict way. You feel me? So these signs are very good when it comes to being a self-starter, going out there and using their willpower. They have the power to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? These people are not easily to be persuaded, or they're not easy to believe your views. You'll see that most Libras, Cancers, Aries, and Capricorns, they're not so swindled by astrology. Like, astrology shit, that shit ain't true, man. You know what I'm saying? Mutable signs, Gemini, Virgos, Pisces, Sag, they kind of mutable with it. You know what I'm saying? They like astrology, but they can find flaws in astrology also. They can have questions that they want to ask you about astrology. They want to debate with you about astrology, but they kind of mutable with it. If the crowd is going with it, then they're gonna flow with it too. If the crowd saying that it's witchcraft and you're cursing the world, they're gonna say it too. That's the difference between mutable signs. Then you have fixed signs. That's why I say fixed signs go good with politics, because you can't sway them. You know what I'm saying? They fixed on their opinions. You feel me? So it's either they like astrology or they don't fuck with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So this is the difference. And then you have to understand about the body parts of the zodiac signs. So you'll know Venus is in my 12th house in Pisces. My 12th house represents feet. Pisces is exalted. Taking care of your feet will do a miracle for you. Pisces, Venus also represents creativity and is in the 12th house on the feet. So this person, and is exalted. So this person could easily become a dancer, become an athlete, become a skater, things like that, because his feet is exalted. But let's say if Venus is Mercury is in the 12th house on your feet, then it's debilitated. It could show that somebody could get their feet amputated. Somebody could have injuries to the feet. Somebody could have athlete feet, Then you'll know how, because the feet also represents your shoes and socks. Planets is debilitated, shows this person is not good with shoes. His parents probably don't buy that many shoes. He don't buy himself that many shoes. Planets is exalted, he might got a closet full of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So those are the different things that you can definitely see. But for all zodiac signs, they rule a certain area on your body part. Really getting a full body massage activates all your planets. It really do more miracles than what people know scientifically. People just know going to see a chiropractic makes your body feel better, but you don't actually know what it's doing astrologically because you're activating every area where a planet is at. You know what I'm saying? So if that planet is a death-bringing planet, if that planet is bringing obstacle to you, and it goes into your first house. Your first house represents your head. First house ruled by Aries. So when Aries people don't take care of their hair, when they don't take care of their head, you'll see they can have seizures a lot, or they can have hard time sleeping. They can be very energetic. Their sex life is very energetic also. They can get injuries to the head or have migraines and headaches, or they can have allergies, things like that. But when you're not taking care of the crown chakra, then that planet get affected. You know what I'm saying? But if you see that this is a death-bringing planet and it's in it's in his first house, then you probably see that he might have to go through surgery dealing with his head. He might have to have person could have had seizure and they had to cut his head open to save him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you'll know accordingly to where that planet at and what body part that it's on. And you can find out what your spouse arousal's on. You finding their Venus. You finding their Venus and you finding their Mars, then you can definitely find out where your spouse's arousal's on at. So if Venus is in the second house rules the neck. Feel me? So this person loves to eat, they love fine food. They love singing, even if they can sing or not. They love music. They love going out to eat also. And they arousal zone is the neck. So the neck is very sensitive. If you see this in a woman's chart, you're trying to turn her on, play around the neck a little bit. Buy some jewels, put some jewels around the neck. These people are like that. But for all zodiac signs, it reads a certain body part. Aries rules the head. Taurus rules the neck, the throat, the vocals. Geminis rules the limbs, the arms, the respiratory system also. Cancer rules the chest part. Leo rules the upper shoulders and back, and the heart. Virgos rules the abdomen area. The intestine area. Libras rule the abdomen area. That's why you'll see most Libras are well proportioned, well balanced. Their body probably sit upright. They got good posture. Libras and Virgos, most of them have good posture because they rule this area. You feel me? And Scorpios rules the sex organs. Sagittarius rules the hips. You'll see a lot of Sagittarius women got big hips. A lot of Aquarius because they might got planets in Sagittarius. Planets in Sagittarius spread your hips. It's actually, when you see like a man or a woman who got big hips, more so of a man, it's kind of like an omen of that person is kind of good luck. Good fortune to follow him. These people could suddenly win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Because they Jupiter is strong and it's probably in a Sagittarius sign. So it's bringing a lot of good fortune to that person. Then you have Aquarius. Then you have Capricorns. Capricorn rules the knees. Feel me? So most related health problems with Capricorn comes very slow. So it could be injuries to the knees. Like an athlete who's a Capricorn, he could suffer injuries to the knees. Or they get like what is called arthritis a lot. Capricorn can get arthritis, but they health problems usually come over time. It takes like a long time for Capricorn's body to really affect them. And the only reason why it affect the knees because they always working, they always standing up. Then you have Aquarius. Aquarius represents the shin, this part of the leg down here around the calf muscle also. So when you see women who got a nice little, they bow-legged around the calf muscle, they got nice little legs to be a woman, or she got big, strong calves to be a woman, she probably got heavy planets in Aquarius also. what's his name? Martin Luther King had heavy planets in Aquarius. I think he was an Aquarius. Aquarius rules the shin, which is walking. You know what I'm saying? Using these to step. So heavy planets in Capricorn, Aquarius can make you walk a lot, especially Aquarius. You feel me? I got heavy planets in Aquarius and I walked a lot. You know what I'm saying? My lifetime. Then you have Pisces. Pisces is ruled by the feet, which is the 12th house. You feel me? So your feet area is ruled by Pisces. Taking care of your feet, you're taking care of that Pisces energy. And the 12th house is ruled by spirituality. So if you want to find God, you should not look up. You should look down, actually. You feel me? God is water. God is earth. God is life. God is gold. God is a dog. Also, dogs are very loyal. When you look up into the sky, that gets slightly evil, because there's so much different entities out of this world beyond your dimension that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So God is down here with you. God is in your presence. God is in you. So, but these are some of the basic things that people could just learn. Just like, let's say if you is a cardinal fixed ascendant. Let's say if somebody who's an Aries with a Leo ascendant. That means they born a cardinal sign, but they coming on the Leo ascendant, which makes them fixed also. So these people will be very strong-minded, very have a strong leadership position. That means they will assert themselves to something fixed in their life, and that's what they're gonna charge forward to. That Aries being assertive is gonna make them initiate something, and what is they gonna initiate? Something fixed. So these people go very well with politics. These people go very well when it comes to sports, being an athlete, because the Aries energizes. So it makes you have to be assertive. Now you have to be assertive about one particular thing. So fix is just being, your mind is concentrating on one particular thing. So being an athlete, being somebody who work out in the gym a lot, you're fixed on gaining that strength of Mars. You feel me? So these people are very headstrong. These people could compete with their father figures or gurus or teachers in life, because that Mars energy is there. They're gonna try to overthrow their guru. They're gonna try to overthrow their father. You feel me? Whatever you teaching them, they feel like they can do it better. You feel me? Because that Leo is the brightest, hottest planet. That Leo makes you the king. It makes you feel uppity about yourself. And the king rule Mars, which is Aries. I mean, Mars do whatever the king wants it to do. Mars is gonna follow instructions of the king. And when the king get the orders, hey, do this. So a lot of powerful people who ran the world probably got this alignment, like Adolf Hitler, Saddam Hussein, Pablo Escobar, things like that. But these people become very creative, very dynamic, very self-assertive, very opinionated. So these are some of the basic things you can look. What is my sun sign? What is my rising sign? Is I'm a fixed cardinal? Is I'm a mutable? Let's say like if you're a mutable, like Tupac. Tupac was a Gemini with a Virgo ascendant. Most Geminis are Virgo ascendants. So check your chart if you know your rising sign. But that makes him mutable. That means he's always in the air. One part of him is in the air, which is that Gemini, communicating, being sociable with a lot of folks. And that Virgo energy is very practical, very grounded. So, and it represents finances. Virgo represents money. All earth signs represents money. So it represents finance. So somebody who's going to communicate for their finances. Somebody who's going to travel around a lot also. As y'all see, with him being mutable, Tupac never really stopped moving. He's everywhere. He was kicking up dust across the world. Feel me? Shot a police in Atlanta, get shot in Quad Studio, jump a nigga at the casino in Las Vegas. So that's that type of energy, you know. So I mean, astrology is very simple. You know, my job is to give it to you the simplest way possible so you can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Or and you'll know just like what houses certain houses rule, like cardinal signs, which is Aries, Leos, Libras, and Capricorn. They rule the first, the fourth, the 10th, and the 7th house. These are the pillars in your life. You want planets in your cardinal houses because it stable you in life. It keeps you grounded in life. That means you get property, you get a spouse, and you have a career. You feel me? The houses of desires is the 11th houses, the 7th house, the 3rd house. That means you're going for your hopes, dreams, and wishes. But if you don't have planets in the cardinal house, these people who could move out to Las Vegas to pursue their dreams and end up homeless because they was following their desires. Friends told them, hey, I got you when you come up out of here. You feel me? But like I said, they mutable. They subject to change on you. If it's not a fixed opinion friend, you know what I'm saying, you could have just made the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? But these people could go out of town and possibly become homeless if things don't work out with their desires. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want planets in your cardinal signs or in the cardinal houses, which is 1st house, yourself, 4th house, your home, your mother, conveniences in life, the 7th house, which is your spouse, your business, your relationship with other people, and the 10th house, which is your reputation, your career, your obligation to society also. So planets in the cardinal house give you stability in life. Then you have your working houses, which is the earth sign houses, which is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. That rules the 6th, the 2nd, and the 10th house. And a lot of people got it confused with Taurus people. They think since Tauruses are a earth sign that they like to work like Virgos and Capricorns. No, they don't. Taurus wants to employ you. They want to tell you what to do. Now, if it's a job where it's convenient on the job, you know what I'm saying, or they in some type of demand, then yeah, they'll be cool with it. You feel me? But regularly, Tauruses don't want to work like Virgos, and because their ego gonna get developing that. The reason why Taurus work because they want money. They have a fixed opinion about their assets. So and once they get into that routine, they get stuck in that routine. Taurus is a very repetitive sign, but they rule the 2nd house. The 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house is almost like death-inflicting houses because you're always focusing about reality. You can never escape like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You can never escape the responsibilities of life. You can never get paid that Friday and be like, I'm just finna fuck up my whole check. You feel me? Nah, only water signs can do that because they're surrounded by earth sign people who's gonna bring them stability. You know what I'm saying? But when you're an earth sign, you have to be more conservative. You have to be more reserved. You have to focus on your health because if your health act up, the whole empire fall. You don't go to work, the whole empire fall. This is why the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house, it feels like a death-inflicting houses. Because once you can't pay your bills no more, once you get threatened to by your landlord to get kicked out, it brings stress amongst a person. You feel me? So, but these are your money houses. The 2nd house represents your income, how you're gonna bring in income, and it represents your family income. The 6th house represents your daily job, what you're gonna go out there and do to the world. For the world, being a service to somebody. The 10th house represents your career, your hopes, dreams, and wishes, your status, your reputation out there in the world. So, planets in the 2nd house can give you a lot of money. Planets in the 6th house can rise you up in your job. Planets in the 10th house can rise you up in your career because the 10th house represents everybody is seeing you now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you'll see so many celebrities kind of lose their mind, kind of wig out. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a lot of planets in their 10th house. And everybody see their mistakes. They make one mistake, the world see it. We make a, regular people, we make a mistake, don't nobody know, or we don't get crucified for it. You Britney Spears and TMZ catch you littering, shh, now the whole world finna blast you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a death-inflicting house, but it's our money houses and it's our karma houses too. Then you have your houses of desires, which is your 3rd house, 7th house, 11th house. That means if you have good houses in your houses of desires, then it lets you know that your hopes, dreams, and wishes is gonna come true. You feel me? The 3rd house represents your siblings, people who local to you, and your neighbors. So good planets in the 3rd house could show that it's gonna give you good siblings, good neighbors to help you with your dreams. Good planets in the 7th house, then you get a spouse to help you out with your dreams. Like Drika Gates, she got Jupiter in the 7th house. She got Kevin Gates. So she probably already had a passion for traveling. Already had a passion for spiritual enlightenment. Now she get a spouse who's the same, who wants to travel, who wants to be spiritual enlightenment, who's very sexual also. So, you know, just like Jupiter in the 11th house, the planets in the 11th house. Your elder sibling, it gives you the type of elder sibling that can help your dreams and wishes come true. So if you want to be a musician and you got Jupiter in the 11th house, then your brother probably got a studio. Or it's going to give you a network circle of friends who's going to help your dreams come true. You know, what's his name? Lil Wayne got Jupiter in the 11th house. And you see he met Birdman them early in life. Since his Libra is in his 2nd house of income, so he made a lot of income. 2nd house represents your vocal cords, so he made money through speaking. But like I told y'all, the 2nd, 6th, and the 10th house is a death-inflicting house. So with Jupiter being in Scorpio in his 2nd house, now he had to go through transformation dealing with his finances. Feel me? People were stealing from him. Birdman ain't pay him what he really had to pay him. And that transformed his opinion about his friends, his groups, you know, things like that. So that's the difference between a death-inflicting house. You know, it brings the wealth, but it brings, you know, the too much of something good can be bad for a person. You know, you might start eating too much. You wasn't fat until you got rich. Now you getting money, you obese. You about to have a heart attack and OD. So, you know, these are the things that you definitely need to look out for. You know, you can easily look at a person's chart and see what they suffering with as far as health problems. You can see everything in your chart. Everything about your chart, everything about your life is in your chart. From your kids to your mother to your grandmother to you're gonna get shot, to how much money you're gonna make, to how much transportation you're gonna make, everything. Really except death. Death is kind of unpredictable. The timing of it is kind of unpredictable. Unless you just a real super good astrologer, which I am, but I ain't gonna speak on that. But you can kind of see everything dealing with astrology, you know. Just like you'll know when a planet is exalted and when the planet is debilitated. When it's debilitated, it can still give a lot of money. It can still give good results, depending on if it's getting help from another good planet. But a debilitated planet could give you bad results. Just like an exalted planet can give you good results. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Mars and Capricorn is exalted. So these people got a lot of aggression in them, but they're gonna use their aggression in the right way, which is probably go join the military, probably become a boxer or athlete, you know what I'm saying? But let's say Mars is opposite to itself in the sign Cancer, it's debilitated. Now this person got a lot of anger and they putting their anger towards their family. So they could bump heads with their parents a lot. Their parents could have whooped their ass a lot growing up. They could bump heads with their male siblings. Or house fires could start in the house also. Because Mars is fire and is in the 4th house of home. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between a debilitated planet and an exalted planet. But a debilitated planet brings lots of money. Like Mars in Cancer, you're going to get real estate. You're going to get property. The only reason why it's debilitated because Mars is a soldier. I mean, Mars want to be in a sign Capricorn, out there in the field, handling business, kicking ass, being a superhero. Now when Mars go into Cancer, he's forced to be at home, learn how to cook, learn how to clean up. This is why you see that a lot of people who went to the army, a lot of people who joined the service, eventually come home and have PTSD, because they want to be out there. They used to be out there in the war, and now when they come home, everything is so peaceful and lovely, and suddenly they'll hear a bomb, you know what I'm saying, in their head. That's fucking with them, because Mars don't want to be in the fourth house, or it don't want to be in the sign Cancer. You know what I'm saying? But it do gives real estate. It do gives property also. But these just are a few things that you could check out in your chart. You know what I'm saying? These just the basic one-on-ones of astrology. So I just made this for a lot of beginner people. If you're not a beginner, then fast forward the video. But you know, this do kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? When you start from the beginning first. Really, to start from the beginning, you should get into the mythology of astrology. You know what I'm saying? About Apollo, about Zeus, about Athens, you know what I'm saying? And understand where the constellation came from. Feel me? Why do we have zodiac signs? How long the zodiac signs been here? You know what I'm saying? So it give you insight on a lot of shit. And you'll read about you'll read about a certain mythology figure, and you'll understand how that figure is connected to you. Like Athens, like Palace, like Rohini. You feel me? Like Aries. You'll read about that and like, damn, my life path was similar to that. You feel me? Like the beginning of Aries, the first 10 degrees of Aries is from Ashwini Nakshatra. So reading about Aries and Ashwini Nakshatra, about the person who lost their spouse, but they had created a horse, jumped on their horse and went back and chased their spouse and got that person again. You'll see a lot of people whose Aries that was born in the beginning probably go through similar scenarios where they had a soulmate and they lost that person. They realized that that person was their soulmate. So they try to go back out there and go find that person again. You know what I'm saying? Or if a person is an Aries, somebody could feel like they lost you and you could have been their soulmate. Or somebody could come and run behind you. You know what I'm saying? So just reading about the mythologies, these deities, it'll put your life in perspective before you even get into your sun sign, rising sign, on where your Venus is at, things like that, you know. So definitely, man, y'all follow the stars, man. Like, subscribe this video. Hit me up, man. Feel free to hit something in the comment if you got any questions, man. I love y'all. Be out.